Well, we're already here, so we can just talk to him right here, can't we? Yes. Yes, you're right here. Shocking. Oh my. Oh, we brought him with us. Poor guy. You poor man. I know, right? Or just break it in half. Drop any sufficiently heavy object on it. You can scratch it even while you're laughing. One of the chairs, the desk, anything. Drop it on the CD. Ah, wizards. Wait, the hairspray? Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was thinking that eventually, just statistically speaking, I would have to run into a new inkwell, but it seems that they are defying me. Have we... We can use the microwave? I thought electricity didn't work at Hogwarts. Assuming you even have a source of electricity. Okay, is that gonna work? And what's your cop-out? Ah. Then is it still mundane enough to work? Oh, thank goodness. That didn't take nearly as long as I expected. What is the rest of this chapter going to be about? Oh, you poor guy. I mean, using the microwave was totally unnecessary, but it was very flashy, exciting, and fun, so it probably was the better choice in this case. Not that I'm hoping something like this will happen again, but... What? Oh, yeah. Why are you suddenly... I mean, not that I'm saying that you're overly paranoid, but considering how excited you were about the idea and it was all your idea in the first place, you're suddenly being rather hesitant. Did she say that? Wow, he's suddenly... She made a bad decision. Ostensibly. So if Rowan had said that she would never forgive Marilla, would Corey still be devil's advocate and be all, we can trust her, this is great? What would Rowan say in this situation, especially if she is more or less thinking the same things that Corey is, but doesn't want to just outright say it to Marilla just in case? What plan? They can't discover our plan if we don't have one. Genius, Rowan. No. It's not secure at all. But then again, leaving notes at the Whomping Willow is far from secure, and yet they always do that. Secretly, because no one knows that Corey is involved, right? Right. Good information, please. Are you sure about that? Okay. Just the three. What about the whole darn circle of Kana? Come on. Hey man. I didn't even bother looking at them. How are they? Oh, yep, there he is. He's fine. Hey man. No negative after effects? Oh, there you are, Madame Stroot. Including yourself? When is that again? How long do we have? Oh yes, that. I guess that's... Is that important at all? Oh. Well, that's all. Okay, so that was really pointless in the end. Well, she was able to use her own Patronus to tell us what object had cursed them. I guess she was thinking about it the entire time and came to the realization. But other than that, it's like... What's the point? Oh, backstory. But not nearly as significant as I was expecting it to be. I mean, I don't know him. My best friend, Autumn, did, but... What would Rowan's... yeah, like I said, Rowan doesn't know. What would Autumn say? Probably this? I don't know. Oh, well. Except for Marula being a double agent and the other half of Dairyusaki's scroll and all sorts of other things, though. Oh, is that what this is going to be about? Cool. You checked? Or rather, Autumn was when she was a toddler. Are you going to be a healer, bro? That's pretty cool. So he and Kiara will be healers. How did that go? Penny might be a healer or might just support the hospital through potion making. Your mother and I were very close, Talbot, and after she died I was heartbroken, so my Patronus took on the form of her animagus. Oh, that's similar to Autumn and I were very close. When she died I was heartbroken and Rowan and I were very close, and when she died I was heartbroken, so not long after I took on her form. Wait, what? Really? Then you should have had it check all the get well soon gifts that were coming in. It's been how many years since I started playing this game? I think quite a while. Whoa. It just kicked me straight to the... Oh my gosh, a new one! Stop the presses! That's a pretty large insignia. Where does she fit it? Oh, cool. If only we could have seen more of this character development. You talking about the dog? You screwed up several situations that should have been straightforward healings. But I have a healer's heart, that's all that matters. Well, you have to have competency too. Please don't say Corey. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I need to update him on everything. Oh, right now? I'm finally out of energy, sir. Well, fine, freaking with only a week to go. And ironically, I didn't need that empathy at the moment. Well, I guess I always need attributes. Is this why they added the demi-guys? Because they were planning on having this diary? Where? Over there! Invisibility, Rowan. I don't know if you have taught us about demiguises. Did they show up in the movies? Hey, Morrow. Or I guess you're Yester, the parent of Morrow. Well, obviously not this, otherwise it would be more likely to hide. Is that a thing? Well, I guess if Kylie could bond with Morrow. Akioki. It won't? Can't hurt to try. Do we have food we could offer you? I actually don't know if that's the case. But if that makes you give me the key, sure. Yay! Mission accomplished. Why is the camera so off-center? Who's doing the camera here? Fire that cameraman. Yay. It's called AI, except it'll probably screw it up and you'll get in major trouble, so I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Was all that? You would be right. Doesn't take much deduction, considering I'm pretty much the only one doing anything, but I appreciate it. I don't know if I'd call them clever or just so absolutely ridiculous that they've managed to avoid us to this point by being unpredictable. Okay. It would have been devious if it just killed whoever touched it. Thank you. If only we had chosen a more clever intermediary. I definitely am, sir. Thank you. Why am I still so short? Is there a spell to get my growth hormone to kick in? I don't actually trust her, sir. I was just saying that to her face. Whether or not this is unfounded, I suppose we'll find out. She probably has, because just based on how this game is and how they seem to have been building her character or pushing it periodically, she's probably genuine. But if she can finally undergo some actual character development, that'd be nice. You mean they might actually have more than... See, Marula, Metamorphomagus, the White Robed Wizard is in jail. What's her name? Zenith Zeep is in St. Mungo's. Jacob is back on our side. They might have more than 2 members. We should have Esmeralda be the go-between, because everyone knows that she's basically the only person who hangs out with Marula, and Marula is basically the only person who hangs out with her. And then, well, we're all roommates. We could just talk to each other in our dorm room. Come on. It would be very simple. But if they really wanted it that bad, Rowan could just talk to Esmeralda in the common room or dorm room, and then Esmeralda would pass the questions to Marula. Then Marula would pass the info back to Esmeralda, who would then bring it back to Rowan. When it gets dark? What? What are you talking about? See, it would be so much easier, instead of sneaking out to the courtyard to talk with a Gryffindor about this, to just hang out in the dorm room and talk directly to Marula, or if necessary, to Liz or Esmeralda, who would then talk to Marula and then back to Rowan. Come on. Meet with Corey in secret. Yes, we'll be super secret. So secret. Are you ready for this secret, Corey? Are you ready for how secret this will be, Corey? Yeah, look how secret we are. You're not even standing in the shadows, man. Come on. Disillusionment charm. Dude, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, we know how. We know why. So this is probably the most useful. But all 3 would be fantastic, actually. Classes, I guess. Is this the last part of this chapter? Jacob was. Oh. But she doesn't have her memories. Oh, now you remember that's a thing. So I'm not sure here if we're just doing story and gameplay segregation, or if this really is Autumn and she's so mentally damaged from her guilt at letting her best friend die that she thinks that she's Rowan. I honestly don't know. It really doesn't matter. Maybe we shouldn't have mentioned that. nor in any point where it would be useful, apparently. Oh my goodness, this is what we're spending energy on? Okay, fine. Okay, so first I just completely raided people's minds, didn't even ask if they were okay with it, and just rifled through all their memories, their personal thoughts. It was pretty invasive, to be honest. Wow, and they didn't, arrest you? Is there a law against that? Nope, no, apparently they didn't even care. Didn't even act like they cared. Well, it's nothing, currently, because we're not using it for anything. Were they? I don't know that they really helped speed things along, or actually made it possible to find them when it would have been impossible otherwise. Oh, so I was correct. That is pretty cool how they have that. Except that he hasn't been doing... You know what? He could have done that during the laughing curse. Even if you couldn't speak, you could have used legilimency to speak to each other, but you didn't. Didn't even try, didn't even think of it. Even though apparently you both are legilimens. Oh my goodness, this is pathetic. You guys are pathetic. I'm still practicing. Actually, I haven't done it since year 5. Why would he be angry? And if he is, what does it matter? I haven't tried to use it since that one point in 5th year where I just went around indiscriminately mind raping people. Except it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Yeah, if only we could share messages easily with Jacob, who's also apparently a legilimens. It keeps just kicking me to this screen as soon as I finish. A single new one! Oh, the bounty that the heavens have bestowed upon me! I mean, the whole game forgot that she had that ability, so... In theory. We haven't really used it to our advantage all that much yet. Is there a law against using legilimency on people without their consent? Oh, hey guys. Are you dating? Wait, he's 17 and you're what, 14? Okay, dude, you need to back off. I don't care that much about Beatrice, but we can't have any of this. Wait till she's legal, okay, buddy? Yeah, I've heard that before. I thought you were all into Jay, and then I thought you were all into the Weird Sisters, and I thought you were all into... Who else? You're welcome. Yes, when we eventually got around to it. Sorry about that. Stop being annoying. You've been here for the past 7 years, apparently? So you've heard about the cursed vaults, yes? And you've heard about what happened in them, yes? You've heard about this, yes? You know, I completely kind of forgot that you were, other than the fact that I'm trying to get you up to level 10 friendship like everyone else, I kind of forgot that you existed. You haven't shown up since the whole thing with the Doxy Queen. Is this your way of saying that you will show up more? Do you have special abilities as a vampire? Because having a vampire lord rage on my behalf to take out some bad guys would be pretty useful. Unless you're just normal, other than the fact that you dress emo. Did you dye your hair, out of curiosity? Okay then. Are they actually going to go into any of the science of dark matter and dark energy? Or even just what it is? Or are they just going to talk about, I bet I could defeat dark energy, says Ben. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for that intelligent insight. Review. It's not what causes darkness. Dark matter is not the cause of darkness. Could you say something, please? Well, at least you said that in the intro description. So do the professors have a uniform? The astronomy professor, for example, is required to wear an outfit covered in constellations. What is the point of a magical telescope, by the way? What can it spot that a mundane telescope cannot? At least they're kind of talking about it, but I wish they'd go into more detail. You know, she hasn't shown up either. Why are you still here, Alantha? You went to the trouble of staying on an extra year at Hogwarts, and you're... It's kind of like they forgot you exist. Huh? What newfound understanding, woman? A cosmic mystery. Yep. What do you mean someone? You mean the ref, right? I should hope so. You were watching the match, weren't you? Are you from Europe? Sounds like you're not very useful to us. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Fine. Go. I don't care. Took turns. I thought they did it at the same time. And no lessons have been learned. Are they required to have alliterative names? Though it's a different word for when it starts with the several words start with the same vowel. I forgot what the word is, the term is for that though. Yay! Get over there. Thanks for healing me. Now I can go and throw wasps' nests at those other fans. Oh. We are going nowhere fast. So who won the game? Match, friendly, sorry, whatever your preferred term. Oh, how big of a bite are we talking about? Did the broom form a mouth? That's pretty disturbing in and of itself. Also, why are you a child? Well, yes, I do pay attention to the wiki page, thank you. I hinder you, Jay. So does the jinx only work on brooms, or does it work on anything? Can you, in theory, jinx any inanimate object to grow a mouth and bite someone? Because then that'd be pretty useful. If someone's attacking you and you just jinx their clothing to start biting them. Like, even if it doesn't technically do much, it would probably be pretty freaky. Oh, we can just play Quidditch. So we need to get into a brawl during a Quidditch match? No, that's not. Can you teach me some of those jinxes I can use? Now the big question is, do I have to win? Or if I were to just fail everything? Well, you played Quidditch, sort of. How good are you at Quidditch, Rowan? Turns out she was a Quidditch star and just never knew it. Now, then someone jinxed her for daring to knock down their keeper. Oh no! Rowan would probably be keeper or seeker, honestly though. Just in terms of personality. Yay. Is anyone going to be arrested? Why would we ever make a potion at St. Mungo's when it's for St. Mungo's? What kind of potion are we crafting? Is Liz always the one who sits there even if you aren't in Slytherin? Or does someone from your house sit there instead? If you're in one of the other 3 houses. I assume Marula always sits there because she's the Draco Malfoy of this series. Except, well, no, about as effective. Slightly gooder, I suppose, if she's... Yay! Working for us now. So the fan needs to be arrested.
You make the hardest task look easy.
Almost halfway. We are almost halfway, guys. Almost.